That night refused to end for Sakshi. Sleep hovered around her like a distant promise, but never truly arrived. Every time she closed her eyes, the evening at last serene returned. Vikrant's voice, his smile, the strange intensity in his gaze. It felt as if the night had followed her home. Chapter 5. The Compulsion. Sakshi barely slept that night. Thoughts of the day kept haunting her throughout her night. She was finding Vikrant everywhere, in her actions, in her feelings. Even after showering and changing to new fresh clothes, his fragrance was smelt. The warmth of his hand was felt. His stare was felt. The way he was looking at her was something different. Something that meant, "You are mine." And his words, "Let's get married," were echoing in her ears, such that its tremble was still felt in every part of her body. The next morning wasn't bright. The clouds had shaded the sun, and she began to contemplate again, connecting it to her own condition, as how her mind was completely shaded with his words. The way her mind was forbidden to make a decision and fall a prey to Vikrant's words. "Enough of thinking," she said to herself. "Maybe I am not able to look at the positive aspect of his love. Maybe he is in true love with me at first sight. As it's a saying too, love is blind." With these thoughts, she finally stopped thinking about him and the happenings of the day, and resumed with her morning chores. Before leaving for the office, she checked her phone. And there it was, a message with a heart emoji again. "Good morning, my love. Message or call me when you're free. I'll be waiting." She responded in a positive note. At least she wanted to be nice and see things positively. She reached the office just in time, and so was consumed with work files. She lost hold of time as she had meeting one after the other. It was during her lunchtime when she realized that she was supposed to message Vikrant. And she typed a very energetic hello, also mentioning her busy routine since morning. She inquired how his day was going, and after a pause of 15 minutes came his reply. "My day is going well, but I did miss you," he continued. "Last night I had a dream of us together after marriage. How you laid beside me in my arms to sleep. Did you think about us?" Sakshi paused, thinking. Again trying to take it positively, said, "I slept rather quickly. I was tired." She knew a small lie wouldn't make any big difference. Just make him a little happy. with a gentle push wrapped in romance again, and a softness masking urgency, Vikrant asked her, "We should not delay it, don't you agree? When everything is right, we both have accepted each other. Why delay?" Sakshi was surprised. "What's the haste?" she asked. "Haste? No, Sakshi. Fate isn't slow. If we wait, I'll lose you, and I can't handle that. Please don't hurt me, Sakshi. I don't think I could take that kind of rejection. Not from you. At least let's go to court and check with the formalities." Sakshi felt compelled, hypnotized. She didn't want to make him sad, yet she was not able to come to a correct decision on the matter. A part of her wanted to pull back, another part, tired, lonely, longing, let him lead. And without even realizing, she agreed readily that it wasn't born from love, but from pressure, guilt, fear, and the desire to not disappoint the man standing in front of her. After her office, she went home straight away, as she was asked to reach the registrar office before it's too late. Her mind was in a fix on how to be dressed today, beautifully or just casually. Vikrant always liked her to be beautifully dressed, but today she no more wanted to allure him, and at the same time she didn't want to look dull. But then she finally decided to dress up for him one last time. Sakshi somewhat knew that her alluring was a reason of a hasty proposal, a hasty marriage, maybe. But very shockingly, her heart and mind never spoke of her inner feelings and desires. She could not utter a simple no to Vikrant. She knew that destiny always leads to a destined life, with or without your liking it. Maybe she was overthinking. Maybe Vikrant liked her so much that he no more wanted to stay away from her. And with these thoughts, Sakshi accepted what life was giving to her. The registrar's office smelled faintly of old paper and something metallic, something cold. Sakshi's breath hitched as she stepped inside. Vikrant's hand wrapped firmly around hers. It wasn't forceful, but it wasn't gentle either. It was the grip of a man making sure she didn't slip away. Sakshi kept telling herself that they have just come there to check with the formalities, when Vikrant ultimately threw the atom bomb once again. "Let's finish it today. Why delay happiness, Sakshi?" Sakshi stood there stunned, feeling somewhat duped and compelled. She looked at him, her eyes filled with questions she could not voice. But the truth pressed against her chest all the same. Whatever was happening now was already decided for her. Reading her body language, Vikrant stood up and cupped her face softly, his thumb brushing her cheek. You're nervous, I get it. His tone was low, soothing, persuasive. But love isn't supposed to be complicated. Don't overthink, Sakshi. What's meant to be, let it be. Sakshi blankly stood there like a statue, with no emotions or physical movements. She was agreeing on everything being told to her. But was it love? Or a complete surrender? No one knew. Instead, she was a picture of pity, where she didn't even fight the battle of her life, just surrendered blankly to her will. Then came Vikrant's favorite dialogue to lure her once again. Please don't hurt me, Sakshi. I don't think I could take that kind of rejection from you. And without a word more, she picked up the pen to sign her name, followed by Vikrant. Every paper, every document was previously supplied by him. It seemed all planned. Only the formality of signing the forms were awaited. The clerk stamped the documents and announced, "Congratulations, sir, ma'am. You're married now." The word felt heavier than the ink that had just sealed it. Everything had happened so quickly. The meeting, the charm, the persuasion, the quiet urgency that had carried her to this moment. Was it destiny unfolding? Or had she been gently pushed into a decision she barely understood? Only time would reveal what truly lay behind Vikrant's insistence and the strange compulsion that had led her here. And that is where this chapter closes. If you're curious to know what happened next in Sakshi's journey, do like and share and subscribe to the Tuck and Tales. Your support keeps these stories alive, and the next chapter of the digital love awaits you. Thank you.